Hello, first grade. This is Mrs. Ball with your math lesson for today. Let's go ahead and get started to see what we need. Our standard is 1086. We're going to add and subtract within 20, demonstrating fluency for addition and subtraction within 10. Our essential question is, what mental strategies can be used to add and subtract within 20? How can you use addition to check subtraction? Our I can statement, I can fluently add and subtract within 10. I can use strategies to add and subtract within 20. For this lesson, you're going to need your Big Go Math book. We're going to be working from pages 197 to 199, a pencil, your listening eyes, and your listening ears. All right, let's look at our math on the spot video.
Oh, Professor Burger, I am so excited for aftermath.
Aftermath. Yeah, and the math itself, of course, is exciting too.
It sure is. Can we start?
All right, let's go right into it.
Excellent.
So Brianna has 12 sand dollars.
Ooh.
Now, some of the sand dollars, though, are broken.
Uh-oh.
Joey,
What?
did you do it?
Wasn't me.
Okay, now, here's what we know. 4 sand dollars are not broken.
Oh, good.
And we want to figure out how many, in fact, are broken.
All right. Well, how do we do that?
Okay, well, let's write some number sentences about sand dollars.
Okay.
Okay, so let's think about it. So we have 12 all together, and we know some are broken and some are not broken. So if we want to actually think about how to write a number sentence, so we could say, well, we have 12 all together, and we know that 4 are not broken, so the rest would be the broken ones.
Ah.
So I could write that 4 here, and then what am I going to want to do? Do I want to take 12 and add the 4? No. I'm going to take 12 and remove the 4 sand dollars that are not broken, and the rest will be the ones that are broken. So I'm going to write the minus symbol, and then I put an equals, and now I have to figure out what that is.
That's right.
Okay, so now I can think about that maybe on the side here, a little side thing. So I'm going to take 12 and then 4, and then I'm going to subtract them. And if we take 12 and we subtract 4, we actually see that we get 8.
Hey, yeah.
And so that means that there are 8 sand dollars that were broken.
Ah.
So I'm going to put an 8 right in here. And we can actually check our work, because one thing we can do is we can add the 2 different types of sand dollars, the broken ones and the unbroken ones. And when we add them together, all told, we should get the total number, which is 12.
Well, let's do that.
Okay, let's try it really fast. So let's take now and take the 8 that were broken and the 4 that are not broken. And when I now add them, so I'm now taking the 8 and adding it to the 4. That's it.
4.
And that will equal, and let's see, 8 plus 4 works out to be
12.
12, exactly.
Hey, it all checked out okay.
It checked out perfectly, Joey, because you're so great. And then here's the thought I want us to have.
What?
The thought is, when you add the parts, you get the same whole.
Oh.
And so, but the answer to our question is, there are 8 broken sand dollars, and we have done it. We have done it.
Oh, that's so cool. And here it comes, Professor Burger. Aftermath. Wonder what's going to happen.
I don't know, Joey. Joey, where are you?
I'm
Joey?
up here, Professor.
Whoa!
I'm up here.
Whoa, look at you.
I love aftermath.
Okay, let me get you a ladder. They're getting stranger and stranger, these aftermaths. Just hold on. Have fun with math. We'll see you soon.
All right, let's go ahead and let's get our Big Go Math book. We're on lesson 5.4, which is found on page 197. You'll see it here. And again, that's lesson 5.4. So we're going to listen and draw. So let's listen. Aaron has 11 books. Mrs. Ball borrows 4 of them. How many books does Aaron still have? So let's think about this. Aaron has 11 books. Mrs. Ball needs to borrow 4 of them. How many books does Aaron still have? So let's think about it. What do we need to do in order to solve this equation? I know that Aaron has 11 and then I borrow them. So if I borrow them, does Aaron still have them? No. So did we decide that we're going to add or did we decide that we're going to subtract? We're going to subtract. So we have 11 minus how many? 4, because I borrowed 4. So we need to figure out what 11 minus 4 is. All right, so some of you may take this time to draw 11 and cross out 4. You may get a manipulative, or you could just be good in your mental math. And whatever it is, you know that when you subtract 4 from 11, that your answer is going to be 7. So we know that the difference is 7. So 11 that Aaron has minus the 4 that Mrs. Ball borrowed is equal to 7. Now let's look at our second box. Mrs. Ball, I give those 4 books back to Aaron. So we know that she had 7 once I borrowed them. Then I'm nice and I decide to give those 4 back. So she has 7 and then she gets those 4 back. So I'm returning them to her. So what is the answer? How many does she have now? How many books does she have now? So she had 7. I gave back those 4 that I borrowed. So how many does she have now? She has 11. And of course, another way you can switch the add-ins, you could put 4 plus 7 and you will also get 11, okay? So either one of those answers is correct. Now, did you notice that I could use this addition to check my subtraction? I got the same numbers, 11, 4, 7, okay? All right, so let's turn to page 198. Why can you use addition to check subtraction? You subtract one part from the whole. The difference is the other part, okay? So I have 15 minus 7. So if I add 15 minus 7 equals 8, I know that if I'm adding these 2 parts, 8 plus 7 is going to equal to 15. So when you add the parts, you get the same whole, okay? So let's look at numbers 1 and 2. And then the rest, I know that you are smart enough to do on your own. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to subtract 13 minus 7. So you draw that out. You can pause the video. And we're going to figure out what 13 minus 7 is. Did you say that 13 minus 7 is? It is 6. Good job. All right. So this 13, you see the arrow? My 13 is going to go here. So I have 7. So what is missing? 6. So 6 plus 7 equals 13. And I know that 13 minus 7 equals 6. All right, 14 minus 5. So let's figure out what 14 minus 5 is. 14 minus 5 is equal to 9. So 14 minus 5 equals 9. Blank plus 5 equals blank. So remember my arrow, 14. So 14 is going to go there. So what number is missing? 9 plus 5, it equals 14. And let me check that really quickly. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So my math, it balances out. All right. So number 3, 12 minus 5. What is 12 minus 5? 12 minus 5 is equal to 7. Very good. So I have 12, I take away 5, and I have 7. So what's going to go here? Remember my arrow? These two are the same. 12 minus 5 equals 7. So my 12 goes here. And what number is missing? 7. Very good. All right. 17 minus 9. 17 minus 9 is equal to 8. Very good. So my 8 is going to go here. My 17 is going to go here. So what number is missing? The number 8. Very good. All right. So we did quite a few together. We're going to look on page 199. And you're going to do all of these on your own. And I believe that you guys can do it, okay? All right, you're going to look at the hot problem. You can subtract to solve, and then you can add to check your answer. So let's walk through it. Liam brings 15 cupcakes to the party. His friends eat all but 6 of them. How many cupcakes did they eat? So he brought 15 to the party. His friends eat all but 6. So we're going to take away those 6. 15 minus 6. Let me know what 15 minus 6 is, and you will know how many cupcakes were eaten at the party, okay? All right. So I will see you guys next time.